Hello, dear friends. In this video, I would like to answer another question what I get from one of my students. It's a question about women age period when happen menopause, when happen transformation with the hormone system, and that's for some women is very intense period and intense not only physically when you get hot and cold and sweat, but also emotionally for many women it can be very difficult period. And as any other transformation is of course related with some sufferings or a lot of sufferings. And of course question is how to balance that, how to go through the menopause with the less stress, with the less negative symptoms and effects, and what we can do about it. Number one, preparation for that period have to be all your life. You can say like that, because depends how healthy a woman, how stable emotionally a woman, how healthy body of the woman, then different reactions on the menopause. Because it's very important to have how it's a clean blood vessels, because during the transformation is very important that your blood circulation is going well. For that reason, of course, very important to have enough movements. Enough movements also good to train your blood vessels with the cold and warm water. I already talked about that. It's like training yourself to handle cold, but again, not very stressful, just small steps, and you get more connected with the cold and warm. And warm can be a sauna, hot can be some hot days during the summertime, and cold is a cold water, and that's very important to train your body to handle it. Also important that your body not carry too much toxins, because if your body carry too much toxins, then of course it's a double. You get some issue with detox in your body, and on top of it coming a menopause and transformation in your hormone system, and then it's bring double discomfort, let's say like that. For that reason, of course, you have to regular watch that your body have detox. That means you have to watch what you eat and how much you eat as well. And this is another kind of subject. I'm not going deep into the food now, but in my opinion is also very, very important. And the third, of course, and I think most important, it's a psychic level, let's say like that, psychological level, that the woman coming to this period in a good, stable situation. Because for the woman it's very important to feel safe. If there is a lot of fears or stresses from work, from the family, from kids, from whatever else, then this period get even more worse. But if it's a lot of stability, confidence, grounding, a lot of harmony and love, then this period going much easier. And of course it's always bring discomfort, but not so much. And for some women you even not suffering so much from that. In my opinion, that emotional level is most important, and very important to bring yourself into that harmony, into that peace, into the safeness. For the woman, as I already say, it's very, very important to feel safe. And what give that safeness? Of course it's a family, it's kids, it's a partner. That's what gives safeness. Also, if you have a stability in economical level, or if you have a stability in your living space, like you have a house or apartment where you can stay well and safe, and all what is around you like. Also, if you work, that your work is also comfortable for you, you like it and you enjoy what you do. That's all bring that safeness. And opposite, of course, then more stress, then more coming fears, and the fears and stress, it's bring a lot of unsafeness, and that's create the menopause even more heavy and painful, and like much more discomfort if it's happened. And my advice for women in that period: watch your food, train your blood system and nerve system at the same time, cold and warm, and most important, organize your life that you feel safe. And for the woman in that period, it's very important to do what you really like to do. You have to follow your intuition, because this period when normally kids is already get bigger, they don't need so much attention. It's a period where women, in my belief, have to do what she like to do, what her intuition telling her, what her destiny is. Because often when we are 20, 30, 40 years, in that period, often we have to work hard, or we have to do something, um, and often we forget about ourselves, we forget about our destiny and our kind of goal of life. And in the period of menopause, in my opinion, this is really important for women to follow them intuition, to follow them destiny, and do what them intuition telling them. And maybe changing your work, maybe changing your profession, maybe changing something else in your life, maybe change your place of living. There's many changes can be done, but that changes have to come from your feelings, from your intuition, and not from your mind. That's very important, because every woman very sensitive, and intuition, women intuition is much stronger generally than the man intuition. And I think, in my opinion, what helped to get through that period is also uh, that listening your intuition. Okay, I think I'm answering this question, and if you maybe have some more questions about that, I'm not taking a medical part of it. Of course, exists some help what you can get from the medical part. Some women take hormones, some taking some other medicine. I'm not against of it, but I always say better to find a more natural way to harmonize some illnesses. But if some emergency situation, I think it's good to take a medicine too. But if you take a chemical medicine, always looking for alternative ways to balance your life, balance yourself. And thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe for my channel. I want to remind you that I do a lot of things in online education, online rituals, teachings. Feel free to contact me if you're interested about some of it. And yeah, see you soon with the new videos and the new wisdom.